I was raised Catholic, baptized as a baby, and my dad took me to church every Sunday. But even though I believed there was a God, I didn't really know him. I questioned things a lot growing up, and by the time I was 13 or 14, I stopped my catechism classes. I still went to church, but I didn't have a relationship with God. One thing I remember, though, came from a catechism teacher who said that sometimes God speaks to that conscious voice in your mind, and that stuck with me. Years later, I was married with kids, and our marriage hit a really hard season. My husband was preparing to move across the country, and he basically told me that I could go or I could stay. On paper, going looked like the worst decision ever. Financially, emotionally, everything. But staying meant facing the reality of divorce. So I did the only thing I knew to do. I prayed. I cried. I lamented. I asked God over and over, what do I do? I spent hours like that, just pouring my heart out. Then, one day, I was upstairs alone, crying out to God again, and in that moment, I swear it was like he hit me over the head. Not literally, but the message was loud and clear in my spirit. I've already told you what to do. You're either going to listen or you're not. Instantly, the tears stopped. I sat up, I wiped my face, and I said, okay, you win. I went downstairs, looked at my husband holding the baby, and said, I'm going. And that was it. Everyone thought I was making a huge mistake. Honestly, if you looked at the situation from the outside, they were right. It looked ridiculous. Moving thousands of miles with 2 kids through another country in a shaky marriage, it made no sense. But God knew what he was doing, and hindsight is 2020. It was the best decision I ever made. Our lives changed for the better because I listened. That moment was the first time I truly knew God had spoken to me. And it started the journey of building the relationship I have with him today, through studying his word and learning to trust his voice. So my testimony is this: keep asking God, keep talking to God, keep listening. Sometimes the answer doesn't look like what you expect. Sometimes it even looks wrong on paper. But when God speaks and you follow, he will lead you exactly where you're meant to be.